What's happening, people? Welcome back to another Riley Brothers Paranormal video with me, Jamie.
Me, Michael.
Tonight we're at a local abbey of ours called Eggleston Abbey. We've been here before. We've never actually done a really proper investigation here, but we have caught a few things in the past. So we've come back to see if we can catch anything else. Hopefully we have a good video because the weather's not on our side right now. It's a bit windy, the rain's possibly coming in, but hey, you make do. So yeah, sit back and enjoy the video. Right. Well, at least let me talk first.
Wow.
Right, clearly, you know what one of these is. If you go towards this green light, like you have been, and you set it off, thank you. That lets us know you're here. House. So we've got to watch out in the house, and that won't stop going mental. It's been going mental before we even started recording.
I know.
Infrared light, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Technical issues. So, this has been going off before we even started recording. This is on aeroplane mode. So look, I knocked it as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going off. And then it goes off. That looks very bad.
Yeah.
Myself. Are you here by yourself?
Is your name Thomas?
Do you know what's creeping me out? I don't want this lighting up, then all of a sudden somebody's in that doorway, so I'm not going to light it. I'm going to totally admit defeat and stand in the way. And this is still going on. Right, where did I have it last night? It just won't stop going on. I did that late, didn't I? See? Fucking is you lighting the way for me? I'm going to move away from it so when it goes off you can clearly see its nose. See it?
I missed that, but it went off.
Thank you for that. Thank you for setting it off. It's got to be a lot of energy tonight.
There's got to be, hasn't there?
Writing.
What? Frightened?
I said right. As like left and right. Fuck it, it won't stop going off.
Can you take it to red for me, please?
I'm going to get my phone. Film that.
We're literally nowhere near. Jamie's about 6 foot away. Obviously I'm further because I'm filming Jamie as well. And it's sat over there going off on its own. I don't know what Jamie's doing, he's stood...
I'm trying to pilot.
Pilot? There's no relevance to that. I don't understand.
Big.
What?
Big?
So I said leave. I was like, yeah, no bother. Bye.
Who's big?
Oh, that went off it. It's spiking. It went to red. It's going to red, that. What the?
Come on then, come and tell us who you are.
Just so you, oh no, you've got night vision on. You can see that. There's nothing actually near it. Does that help? Oh.
I need to turn the infrared light on. I'm just going to close that. I don't know if it's on. Yeah, it looks like it's on. Oh, that's my finger. You really don't like being in the dark, you, do you?
Not in this room, no. Because it, like, there's so many movements. And it's like, we've both seen people here. And I'm not gonna lie, I know, so, like, doing paranormal investigations, you want to see the house. There's a little cottage just at the bottom, isn't there?
Well, there's quite a few houses over there,
Yeah, there's a few houses over there.
Is that where you are? Are you in one of the houses? Or where you're in one of the houses and you've now come over here to talk to us?
My way from that, as I was saying, is I do feel uncomfortable when you're in the pitch black, and that's fine. It's more when you start seeing people.
Yeah.
So I'm like, unfortunately, with the way my brain works, I like to know my surroundings. And if I'm in pitch black and there's some fucker walking about, I need to know damage.
It's
yes,
very damaged.
This place is damaged. It is a ruin. Do Do you know that it's a ruin? Can you see that it is?
Check the door. What the fuck was that?
Please don't shout.
That was literally footsteps, and I shit you not.
I just heard that one.
That put the fucking shit up me.
Very, very windy up there, not gonna lie.
If that was you that I've just heard, can you light that device up on the floor, please?
Body. That's exactly what I wanted to fucking see.
Yeah. Body.
No, I don't want to see a body. I mean, that's not the noise I want. Yeah. Could you go towards that green light for us again, please? If that's your footsteps, we can hear.
I think, to be honest, we're going to be stuck in here.
Yeah, it's very windy out there.
Yeah, there's no point in going out there.
Sometimes.
Oh, sometimes.
Sometimes.
So does that mean there's someone else here?
Yes,
That was to
again.
my right. That was to my right. That was to my right. And I'm not fucking moving.
Check see if there's any raindrops coming through, because it could be that. Or is it bone dry? It's bone dry. What was that fucking knocking noise then? Sorry for the language.
Come here. Nothing? There's no water, not even a puddle down there.
What the hell was that tapping noise?
So if it's only sometimes we hear your footsteps, who else is here? Whose footsteps? Who? No, that's the word I'm looking for. Who else's footsteps? Control. Who's in control? Is someone controlling you from what you want to say? We don't want to control you. Don't worry, it's not us. But if you tell us who's controlling you, we might be able to help.
That just went off.
We'll keep an eye on it, because I think it's going to go for that to me. Did you get the beginning when before we were just starting and you put it on? And you go to bed and shit?
I think so. Come on, you can light it up. We know you can, because you've done it before.
It's got to alive. We are alive, yes. But if you're on about yourself, well, unfortunately, you are no longer alive. You're in another world.
Do you still think you're alive?
Like it is a raindrop here, but I just
Yeah, but that's to the left of us.
I'm just saying it's a puddle here. But there's no water there. That's what I'm saying. There's no water here. It's not through there, 'cause it's not drying there, is it?
Understand.
Understand. You understand us. So do you understand it? So they might understand that they're no longer alive.
I did ask a question, didn't I? Do you think you're still alive?
What? I keep going from feeling comfortable to not feeling comfortable. And
Yeah.
it's swapping a lot, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's always weird in here.
Yet we can walk about the rest of the room and feel
Yeah.
fine. We could be upstairs, nothing.
Something's got to have happened in this room. Did something happen in this room?
Do you remember? When I came here once and I'd done my psychic powers?
You're humming
I
a
don't
humming a
know
humming a.
What?
You're humming a humming a humming a.
Yeah, not humming a hum. Because I don't know what I'm classed as. Some people say empath, some people say mediums. There's
Yeah.
lots of different types, and then I'd say not really any of them. But one of the first times we came here, and then I was like, I feel like there's a man blocking a woman from speaking.
Yeah, that was Thomas.
Right? Do you remember? And then I said, he's not letting her speak. This was like back in the days before we even done this channel, it was with the other one.
Yeah, was you?
And I said, he's
Attach.
attached. Don't be attached. Are you attached to someone or are you attached to this place? Quickly before the answer. And it was like, I was like, oh, he's murdered her.
Yeah.
Because then I kept picking up and I was like, oh, they've done something they shouldn't have been. And then I clocked on and I got through that it was the monk and he was in a relationship with this woman, and as we know, monks weren't meant to do that. Like, that's no go. And someone was going to find out, so he killed her.
Yeah, did you? Dumped her in the river, that's over
dumped her
there.
in the river, and then we were like, do you reckon it's a bit far-fetched, so we went and looked on the interweb. And it turned out that Jerry was a story of this place, he's murdered her, and a body was found down the river.
Wasn't she pregnant?
Yeah, and the body was found down the river. I'm getting goosebumps talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. And I turned around and went, fuck me, I was right.
Yeah.
So, and he was always stopped now, because obviously he didn't want the secret getting out, so he killed her.
It could be him.
But I'm getting goosebumps. Thomas, do you know what we're talking about yet? I've had a run-in with you before, and I told you last time.
It was definitely, his name was definitely Thomas.
Yeah, but I told him last time, like, fuck it was. Not in a big way, not like a big old man.
Jeff.
And that's the way it's spelled, we all know who Jeff is.
Hi, Jeff. Jeffrey!
Jeff, don't you be coming here.
Oh!
No, fuck.
It just went off, I will miss
Just
it
to
though.
let you know, guys.
Oh, it's gone off, it's gone off.
Oh, shit.
Is that you, Jeff? You're not welcome here, go away.
I don't think he's going to listen to you.
Oh, yeah, listen.
Should we explain who Jeff is? We
Sorry.
never happened a video.
No.
Jeff is, it was a spirit from my uncle's house when I was a kid. He used to torture me as a child. So obviously, as they say, spirits go for the youngest in the family because they're the weakest, which they are. Kids aren't strong. And he absolutely tortured the life out of me. Like, I've seen him so many times. He's a very nasty fella. And the older I've got, I totally forgot about him. I just got over it. So, effort. Yeah, you had a good effort, but it fucking failed. Because obviously as you get older, you start forgetting things and it doesn't phase you. But then when I started getting back into the paranormal again, turned out we found out that Jeff's actually attached to us, and it's more of a trauma. They call it a trauma spirit, isn't it? So, because I had some trauma as a child, which we're not going to get into, don't we?
No.
And he fed off that, but obviously I grew up and I got over everything. I wasn't phased because I'm a very mentally strong person. I couldn't give a shit, to be honest, about most things. But Jeff decided to come. He somehow came back into my life, and he started being a dick again. Prison. Do you feel like this is a prison? Do you feel like you're in prison? Maybe. But anyway, I was just saying. So, but I kind of learned how to deal with Jeff a lot more. But the weird thing is, the story behind Jeff was, as I knew it was real, is my auntie and uncle's house. Is before they moved in, obviously it was peeled back to the walls. And it's a Victorian house, it's a very, very old house. And my auntie asked me one day, what's he called? And I said, oh, Jeff. I was only a kid. Children here. Hello, children.
If you didn't hear that, the spirit talkers just said there's children here.
I fucking hate child spirits, as everyone knows.
Yep.
But my auntie said, what's his name? And I said, his name's Jeff. And she went quiet. And she went, do you know how it's spelled? And as a kid, there's no way you meant to spell the name Jeff. You'd just say Jeff.
Yeah.
But I spelled it Geoff. My auntie was fucking very took back, because when they got into the house and they redecorated and peeled the wallpaper back, the name Jeff was written on the wall in the way I spelled it. But I wasn't meant to know that, because they moved into the house in the 80s and I wasn't born until 93. So they redecorated before that. So that one shocked him a little bit. So yeah, Jeff's an attachment, so every time we get the name Jeff, we have to make sure it's either a new Jeff or is it the one that's attached to me. Donald. Is there a Donald here?
It's quite an old-fashioned name, that, isn't it?
Yeah. So at the moment, we were just establishing which Jeff it is. So that was the backstory of Jeff. We actually never told you about Jeff.
No.
On our Instagram lives, we have spoken about him a lot, but never on a video. And I hope to God it's not the Jeff that I know, because he shouldn't be here. Jeff, if that's you, my good old pal Jeff, could you change the colours on that light, please? If you go towards it, the lights will change colours. You've done it before. Give it.
That was a bird.
Yeah, no, I think so. Suffer. Is that the lady that's suffering? The one that was murdered by the monk? If that's you, could you go towards that green light for us, please? We much appreciate it. We can help you if you want. We're here to listen. We're not here to harm you.
Yeah, it's gone off.
Shit.
Jamie, it's gone off.
Yeah, oh, it's gone to red.
Oh my god, it's going to red. Just as I zoom in, it stops. fantastic.
It's okay. You do not have to be scared of us. We do not mean you any harm.
Oh, I just missed that. Oh, there we
Would you
go.
like to tell us your name, please? Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine, just go. You're safe with us. You will not be harmed.
Where's the name? Hannah came through, didn't he?
Can't remember.
I know Hannah came through.
Hall.
Hall?
It can't be the hall. It's just a room.
Oh, Hall?
As in,
Well, I don't know, because it is quite small, isn't it?
it can't be the hall.
No, because it's
If
tiny.
anything, out there's the hall.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah.
No woman's names come through.
Yeah, Hannah came through.
What didn't?
It did, it just scrolled.
Oh.
Just gone up.
That's how we do it.
I don't think you can scroll up on them though. I'm not sure.
Are you still stuck here? Because we've spoken before. Do you remember me? So I picked you up before, didn't I? Yeah.
Shit.
Keep your eye on that. If it's her, then she's not coming through. It went off. So you do remember who I am?
Is your name Hannah?
Sacrifice.
Oh, it went off when I asked. It went off when I asked if the name's Hannah.
Look directly at it. Don't panic, isn't it?
I'm not panicking.
It's... No, bad woman.
It's okay, Hannah. You're safe.
Were you happy that I could hear your voice? That was someone that finally listened to you, that finally acknowledged that you were real and you were heard. Oh shit.
Wow, that's spiking to red.
Yep. It's okay, I'm here to listen.
No, zoom in. No, focus. Focus, man. You're getting goosebumps.
Yeah. Audrey.
Audrey. It's quite an old-fashioned name as well. Sounds like a 50s name. Audrey, are you here as well? Are you protecting Hannah?
Jessica. Yeah. I just don't fucking move.
There's literally tapping in that fucking corner.
Michael.
Wow, how's it spiking enough? How's it going to red? There's literally no electrics.
Towards.
Yeah, you can come towards us. We're not going to hurt you.
Like I said, we're here to listen to you, and I think you know that we're not going to hurt you, and you're very happy. The fact that someone's acknowledged you. We know what the man did to you, don't you worry. We believe you. We know your side of the story.
Is that man still here?
Love it. He fucking wasn't, wasn't
He was, yeah. I'm going to pinch your question off Craig. I'm going to pinch your question off Craig. Do you know what year it is?
No.
Do you believe me when I tell you it's 2022?
Right, if the man's here, could you light up that device for us, please? Are you still trying to keep her quiet? It's not going to work. You haven't got any power over her. We will allow her to speak to us and we won't stop it. We want to talk to her. You're a nasty man. You only hurt women. You will not hurt us. We're also men. I'm like half. And you will not quiet her, and you not shut her up. I don't know what you will not quiet her is all about. I didn't do well in English. Suddenly. Oh, that's fine, I mean.
I don't know what he said, but he messed it up.
I said suddenly, and suddenly it's happening to me, but it's finally in
It's
it.
finally, yeah.
Alex. You're gonna go. Right, if the man's here, you know, the so-called man anyway, who only hurts women, could you throw something?
Come try and harm us.
False.
Yeah, we know you're false.
Are you trying to say she's false? Because she's not false. We know what you did.
Yeah, we definitely know what you did.
Do you think you're a proper man? Do you think you're tough? Women. I can tell you something here and now, you ain't tough. And you aren't going to hurt her anymore. She is talking to us.
You've got no choice whether she talks to us or not.
We know her side of the story. You don't like it, do you? That people know what you did. Close the screen. Hannah, was that you screaming? Thompson.
Thompson? Is that your second name, Hannah? Or Jessica? Or Audrey? Be any one of yous? Jamie, is that infrared light on?
Yeah.
Really fucking annoying. Every time I look away, that goes off. Thank you. Whoa.
Holy shit. Thank you. Hannah, it's okay. Thank you for sending it off. We really appreciate it. No one can hurt you now. You can be at peace. We are your friends. We want to comfort you. We want to help you. Ignore that nasty man. He has no power over you anymore. You're in a different world. You're in a different dimension. He is not powerful there at all. You can take your power back. People believe your story. Keep getting goosebumps every now and then.
Weird, isn't it?
Cursed.
Cursed. Is this place cursed?
The phone's on airplane mode, so it won't interfere.
It's bad.
Oh, was it? I thought it sounded like a tapping noise. Damn, what is setting that off?
I was definitely
Literally.
the next was in the water.
No, it's literally a fireplace. Don't know if you can see, but there's nothing around it.
Terrible.
It was a terrible thing that happened to you. And we are very sorry that it happened. It shouldn't have happened. I'm sure you were a lovely lady. I'm sure you were kind. I don't feel any nastiness from you. I don't feel any evil from you. The man, on the other hand, we all know he's evil. But he's worthless. I hope you can hear me. I hope that monk can hear me.
What was that rumble noise then?
I don't know if that's going on.
He went,
Oh, I said there you go. I said it quietly.
Oh, did you?
So it was probably me, to be honest. My mum mumbled it, so it was probably me. Michael, go on, mate.
Every time I look away.
Don't look away.
Well, I can't just have the camera on that. It just looks stupid.
That man's evil and he thinks he's strong.
Keeps going in and out of focus as well.
If you're here and you don't like what we're saying,
Watch out.
was that a threat? Do you not like that? There's two men here challenging it. Telling you that you're evil. That we know what you did.
It's one thing you don't do is scare us. Might be able to scare women, vulnerable young girls, but you don't scare us. Not one single bit.
Ed, isn't it? I think he said Eden it.
See, there's a lot of women. There's a lot of women's names. That doesn't usually happen.
No, yes, because this was full of monks.
It's full of cannons, wasn't it?
I don't know about that, no, I don't know.
Yeah. It wasn't brothers, it was cannons. I know, that's a cannon I only do, brothers.
I feel really sorry for her.
I know.
She's stuck here because her fucking poor body was stuck down by, like, found in the river. I don't even know, I know nothing about where she's buried or anything now. Would you help? Oh. What do you want help with? Ask us anything, we're here to help you, Hannah.
Do you need passing on, Hannah?
Oh, I haven't done that in a while. I have not done that in a while.
You don't have to.
Oh, she'd like to. She's fucking stuck.
If you need passing on, Hannah, set that device up for us.
Violate. Oh, you were violated, I know. It's an absolute terrible thing that happened to you, and I'm very sorry.
Is that what it said? Violated?
Yeah, I've never had that before. We're so sorry that it happened. But you're not of this world now. It can't happen again.
Don't know what that said.
Great.
Great?
Yeah, great. I don't know if it's sarcastic great or it's like great getting as in like yes. No, yeah.
Could be either, yeah.
Hannah, you can move on. You don't have to. I apologise. You don't have to be stuck here no more. Maybe that's why she was dead.
Dead?
Dead. Dead.
Oh, dead.
Maybe she's saying I don't dare to be like a dead.
You've got nothing to be scared of.
Maybe that's why she's stuck here. No one heard her story. That was my footstep. I'm stuck in Brentwood. I moved.
Oh, okay.
I'll move away from. Maybe that's why she was stuck here. Like no one heard her story.
Yeah, maybe.
Chief.
Chief? It doesn't make sense, that one.
That's just a random word.
Yeah, it's no relevance to that one. Shit. Fingers over.
What was that?
What was what? That looked like there was someone stood again. Man, it could have been what you wear, Jamie. It could have been the water droplets. What I seen was that wall.
Glenn, what's going on for you?
Glenn? Oh, have you partnered up with Glenn, Thomas?
I might not be a dick. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Oh, you
Glenn,
never know.
not all men are assholes. I mean, majority, but not all.
Glenn, are you another cannon?
The fuck's a cannon?
Cannon brothers?
What?
Priests? Monks?
Castle.
Castle? Well, we're near Barnard Castle.
And it has got a castle in it. It's literally why it's called Barnard Castle.
Mm.
It's called Barnard Castle.
Yeah. Glenn, have you come from Barnard Castle?
In all fairness, I'm more focused on Hannah. I think she wants to go.
Yeah, I
Because I think there's someone come here that's fine and he said, listen, we know your story.
Mm.
No. It's like, it hasn't fell on deaf ears, and maybe, because they do say you're stuck behind for unfinished business, isn't it? Sometimes.
Potentially.
That's maybe hers, like she's just letting out, as in, can someone, it's going off. Can someone hear my story? You know what I mean? Like, that's all she needed was to tell her side. Is that about right, Hannah? Is that why you're setting that off? Hannah, could you please... Important. Hannah, could you do me one favour please? All I'm asking is if I'm right and all you wanted was to be listened to and heard, could you set that device off for me please? And then I promise you can move on, you don't have to be here anymore. There's nothing keeping you here, ignore the man. He has no power in keeping you here. You can finally be at peace. Generally feel sorry for the woman.
No, so do I. I don't usually feel sorry for anyone, but...
Hannah, you might be scared of men because of what happened to you, but don't think we're like that.
Times have moved on.
It's not like that anymore.
Not much, but they've moved on.
Women actually have as much rights as men now. Plague.
Plague?
Plague.
Oh,
I
plague.
think she wants to go.
You want to leave, don't you, Hannah? Make it go a bit brighter if you want to leave. You don't have to be stuck here. James just heard a woman. You've just what, sorry?
Just heard a woman.
What, out here?
Yeah.
Shit. It might be a little bit noisy.
Arrest. Someone's getting arrested. Dog. I hope not. I haven't got a record yet. Hannah, you can go now. That's it. You've told your story, we've heard it, and we believe you. We know you're not lying. I promise you can go. Ignore the man, he's nothing here, he has no power here whatsoever. So guys, tonight I'd say it was a success. Sorry for the wind, if you can hear the wind, it's a bit windy here at the moment. The weather's coming. But yeah, tonight we have made contact with Hannah again. The spirit we haven't spoke to for a few years now. One of the first times we were here, we actually made contact with her when we picked her up. Unfortunately, you can read about the story, it's about Eggleston Abbey, which we didn't know about until we came here, and actually I picked that up and then we went and read it. Unfortunately, she was murdered by a monk who got her pregnant. Obviously, as we know, that's not meant to happen. And unfortunately, he dumped her body in the river, which is literally just down there. It's right next to us. And he stopped her from talking, like communicating with people quite a lot of times. But I'd say tonight we helped her, and she finally moved on because people have heard her story and have listened to her and have believed her. So I'd say that's a win. So yeah, so thank you for watching once again. That was another Riley Brothers video, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.